Throughout our lives, there will be particular people that never leave us, no matter what. Whether we try to distance ourselves emotionally or physically, these are the people that will still be there for us. They refuse to give up on us. Whether it is resolute and unflinching wisdom, warm empathy, or just the simple act of truly listening, certain people for me come to mind. The two people to whom I dedicate this speech, and more importantly, the rest of my life to, embody those virtues. They genuinely are reliable and loving people. People we should all strive to every day to become more like. With this speech, I hope to honor the women of my immediate family, my mom and my little sister. Rebecca Scott, also known as Mom, was born in Jacksonville, Florida as the third of 5 children. Growing up, she had to battle a lot of extremely difficult situations, but she has triumphed over them and came out stronger every single time. She teaches me almost every day how to do this. Actually listen to people, empathize with people, and always love people. One of the main ways she has taught me has been through some of her hobbies and interests. Though I am not always the quickest, one of the main ways she has taught me has been through some of her hobbies and interests. Though I'm not always the quickest to offer my help, I highly value her love of gardening and growing living things. It is one of the tasks I see her do most often. When I'm coming home from school, her choir recital, or work, she will often be out in the yard taking care of the plants and the flowers. Something that this has taught me is the importance of tenderness and work ethic. This tenderness is often how she has treated me since I was just a toddler. I will never forget getting to hear her read me a chapter of The Hobbit, or whatever book it was at the time, before I go to bed. And right before the lights were turned off, besides the nightlight, she would say, "Love you to the moon," which I would reply, "and back." Tenderness to me means devotion and an investment of time, something that goes hand in hand with hard work. She always pushed me in whatever area I am passionate to be the best I possibly can. Whether it is music or writing or schoolwork, she will always be there to root me on and encourage me. If you ever had the chance to go to a soccer game with mine, she would be the mom yelling and shouting from the sidelines, pure positivity. To her, motivation is in the form of encouragement. The way she runs and tends to her garden leaves me with the skills and ideas that I want to take into my life. I'm going to be able to do so because she has taught me how to practice them, by treating me with them. Whenever I was at my lowest point, she did not criticize or berate me, but instead listened to me and empathized. She wanted me to feel better, to get to a better place, and so she worked hard and encouraged me to do the same. From her, I have learned how to love and accept people for who they are. Another interest of hers that inspires me is her love of hiking in nature. Always she has been keen to take friends and family on beautiful hikes all the way from the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina to just our backyard here in central Kentucky at Ravens Run. Having the ability to appreciate nature is very important to her, and she has imparted that on me. It is through seeing the beauty of the world and nature that has made me extremely passionate about saving, something that I hope to do with my life. Along with just appreciating nature, she has taught me how to use it as a means of resting and recouping for the busyness of life. Out in the forest and amongst the trees, worries sort of just fall away into the splendor of it all, something that cannot be over-exaggerated. My mom has taught me many valuable skills and left on me ideas that I will take with me no matter where in this world life takes me. The other woman of my family is my little sister, Emma Jane. She was born here in Lexington in 2005 and goes to school here at LCA. I cannot sing her praises enough to be concise. She simply makes me happy and has such a joy and love in her that finding words to describe it becomes difficult. To simplify it, she has left on me the value of art and beauty and the importance of listening to learn, not just listening for the next opportunity for myself to get to speak. She is a prolific artist. The manner in which she makes her paintings and sketches is simply brilliant. Every single brushstroke has a purpose and a goal to beautify whatever the subject is. She tries to see the good in everything and everyone, completely non-discriminately. In this regard, if all people were like her, the world would be such a wonderful place to live in. The last 2 years since I got my license, we have driven to and from school together every single day. We have had so many different conversations, ranging from deep and personal to witty and lighthearted. We tell each other about our days, a practice that is so important in learning how to just listen. If we were given grades on our listening in these after-school conversations, she would get an A every time, something I cannot honestly say of myself, and definitely need to work on. Most importantly, though, she is just a friend, and a good one at that. I would even go as far to say she's a comrade. Getting to know her, to really know her, over the last 2 years has been one of the high points of my day, regardless of what is going on in my life. She is going to grow up to be an amazing person who will change the world, but already she has shown me some areas in which I need to change and grow up myself. The 2 women of my family mean the world to me. Despite my flaws, they continue to stand by my side and spread joy and love all around them. Something that they have taught me together is that it is okay to be tender and gentle. It's not a strike against what it means to be a man, to show strong emotion and have a gentle yet passionate heart for people in the world. These two women have helped me become the person I am today, and surely will continue to help me develop throughout the rest of my life. No speech I could ever write would perfectly illustrate just how much they have done for me throughout the years and how important they are to me. So Mom, Emma Jane, I love you guys. Thank you.